Welcome to Two Poor Artists, where we're poor at creating mascots for brands, but mostly we're poor at making art. My name's Benj.
And my name is Isaac. And this week, dear viewers of the internet, we are deciding to tackle another worldwide problem.
Very similar, actually, to our Thanksgiving video.
You know, it is very actually similar, but here's the deal. Have you noticed that in recent years, all the beloved mascots of your youth are just disappearing one by one?
And we're not talking about holidays this time. Just brands.
Just like
companies.
Think about it. Growing up, you had Ronald McDonald. You had...
Yeah, he had like video games, TV show, commercials constantly.
Constantly, right? You had so many other brand mascots, like the Michelin Man. You know, a rubbery tire man of joy and you know, elasticity. So many great mascots that we grew up with are just disappearing one by one by one. And we think instead of them disappearing, there needs to be more mascots. That's really the solution, you know?
Yeah.
You know, if there's too little of something, you just make more.
Yeah. If you want to sell, if you want to sell your product, you know, you want the kids to buy whatever it is, or the adults even.
Yeah.
You need a mascot that everyone loves or hates, loves to hate, and then give them like a TV show.
Yeah.
Give them video games.
Give them a lunchbox.
Yeah.
You know, that's the thing. I think people are afraid to take a risk on a mascot now, right? Because what if someone doesn't like it?
Right.
Like, there are no new mascots.
But it's okay if people don't like it. That's also, like, you know,
it's very memorable.
Publicity is bad publicity.
Like, does anybody like Toucan Sam? You know, like, I feel...
Are you even supposed to like
I feel like relatively indifferent to the man. And then I feel like conflicted about the Trix Rabbit. You know, like, is he doing a good thing? Stealing from children? Are the children the bad guys? Keeping the tricks from the rabbit? But the thing is, I don't think if you asked a child today about the Trix Rabbit, they wouldn't know who you're even talking about.
The cuckoo bird? The
cuckoo for Cocoa Puff?
Yeah. Like, what's up with that?
I think I have a follow-up. I'm realizing I have a follow-up question. What's with so many cereals having mascots? Why does every cereal
have they actually want to sell their product.
Right? Yeah, like, because
because you go to the store and you're like, oh, I could buy, you know, Lucky Charms, or I could buy whatever the off-brand stuff is, the treasure box, whatever.
The treasure trinkets.
Yeah, or whatever it is. But then you're like, well, yeah, but
I'd be letting down the leprechauns.
That leprechaun that loves this stuff told me that this is better than that other stuff.
This stuff is worth stealing from children.
Yeah.
You know?
So clearly
it's good.
Clearly this is what I want.
This is what I want.
And I don't want something a pirate has.
Yeah. See, that's the thing. You walk down the aisle and you're like, what am I in the mood for tasting today? Is it Captain Crunch? Do I want to taste what the captain has cooked up? Am I in the mood for a toucan fruity surprise?
Yeah.
You know, do I want a tiger because he says it's great? You know, I don't know. And
the parent can't just buy the off-brand stuff because their kid will complain, because they're like, I said I wanted, you know, Trix.
Here's a follow-up idea.
Whatever.
Here's a follow-up idea for a future video. We should take some of the generic cereal brands and give them mascots to give them like a fighting chance.
Yeah.
Because I'm realizing real quickly that
I mean,
they need us.
Some of them basically do. Like they just don't advertise as much. Like the treasure trinkets. You know, that's just as good of a mascot as.
But it's not a mascot. That's just the name.
Well, but it has a.
Do they have a leprechaun on it? Do they?
Yeah, and I'm just saying that's just as good as.
See, I think that's also a problem with generic cereal. Is they're like
they don't have commercials or video games.
Like, do off-brand? I think like off-brand Fruit Loops, they have like a cockatoo, and you're like, oh, come on, you should have. We already got the exotic fruity bird,
right?
You know,
but it's like they need to just lean in on these characters. That's what I think. Like, even if you have one, you need to like use it. You know, like Ram cars, they have Rams.
Yeah, but they don't use it.
The whole animal. Yeah.
Yeah. When's the last time you saw a Ram advertising a truck? You didn't.
Yeah.
You need to have like I mean, part of this is probably like all the animal rights people are probably like, you can't use an animal to sell cereal. That's, you know, think of the animal.
And the other benefit is like, if there was like other brands, you could have like those wink nod things.
Oh yeah, no, for
like,
sure.
Like you could have Leprechaun beating up a pirate, and you're like, oh, I know what they're talking about.
Yeah, no, that's the Lucky Charms people saying don't buy Captain Crunch, you know, because he's weak.
Yeah,
that's that I think.
Like if there was another car company, you could have like a ram, like ramming the mascot of another car.
Oh yeah, no, for sure.
And it's just like
ram and like a Jaguar, and the ram wins somehow.
Yeah, or
but
like
the Jaguar,
you could have like the ram.
But the Jaguar has better health care, so it's okay. Like he's taken to a luxury hospital.
Yeah, you could do like a race or something. Just be like the ram.
Oh yeah, no, that's probably a better idea for a commercial.
Yeah, you have like a Jaguar, a Mustang, and a ram. Racing, and the ram's like carrying a bunch of stuff, and it wins.
Yeah,
the race,
exactly.
and you're like, oh yeah, I'm buying a ram.
Yeah, because I want to be able to carry a bunch of stuff
and win the race.
Yeah, no, that's true. But the thing is, so many cars don't have cool names, so they can't have cool mascots.
No.
Like
you're like, what would Kia's mascot?
What's a Honda? What's a Civic? It's like a Civic. What is this Civic? Like a civil servant.
Yeah,
it's like the secretary in the law office. That's
like Toyota.
But that's the thing today. That's what we're doing. We're taking brand names that don't have mascots.
Right.
Like they've never had a mascot to our knowledge.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna give Benj a brand. He's gonna give me a brand, and we're gonna design mascots to help these companies sell their products.
Yeah.
Because like this is how all mascots get their start. Poor artists.
Yeah. Designing them, and then the company watching their YouTube channel and picking it up, and then gifting them a hotel in return.
Exactly how it works.
Great idea,
isn't it?
I also just say back in our day, they used to like you'd buy cereal.
Making us sound old.
Yeah, but you used to like buy cereal or whatever, and they would like put a little CD with a bad video game inside of it.
They were not bad video games, man. They were some of the greatest video games of our generation.
They were always
Backyard baseball, Monopoly.
No, I'm not talking about those. I'm talking about the ones with the mascots in them.
Oh yeah,
those like the bad ones. And like some of them were almost decent, but it's like most of them were just like pretty bad, and like they should do that again.
Oh yeah, no, like once you have a mascot, you need to use it. Like you were saying,
nowadays it's so easy to make a video game, and back then it was always the same thing. Like there's that. What was the game? Chex or whatever. That had the game where they literally just like took Doom, and like made it for kids. Like just do that. Like you could easily just like take any popular game now.
Yeah.
Make it for.
Thing is, I don't think like they don't make. Why don't they do that? Why don't they?
I don't know.
Kids are playing more video games now than ever on phones and apps.
Like, just put a QR code on the back of the box and they can download the game.
Yeah, back in our day, you had to take a physical CD out of the box if it didn't break.
Yeah.
And then you had to put it in your parents' desktop. Hope they weren't using the phone.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it wasn't on the internet really, but you had to make sure your dad wasn't doing the budgeting.
And if you're just like looking for like a lame like platformer or something, like those take no time at all to make.
True. Yeah.
Like you need someone who can do the art and stuff. You need like two people, one to do the art and one to do the programming.
We're in for the art.
Yeah.
We're there for you. We're going to design mascots for you to use in your game and on your product. So that's the thing. Mascots, I think mostly are for children. Like what are products for just adults that have mascots? Like Geico. I mean, Geico like Gecko,
Yeah, oh yeah.
Like Geico, no kids buying Geico. No. Let's just put it out there, And
their commercials are so weird with that Gecko. Like I was watching one the other day.
They could do better.
And he literally is like, I'm gonna stare at you. He's like, look at my eyes. He's like, look, we just made a connection.
You know why?
Now buy insurance.
You know why that is, man?
I'm creeped out.
It's because Gen Zers are buying insurance finally. We don't. Gen Z commercials, man, are gonna be frightening.
Like, I was watching it and I'm just like, this makes me want to buy insurance from anyone
else, right?
Like, I'm not. First of all, why are you trying to make me connect to a gecko?
Yeah, no, that's the last thing I want.
It's not gonna work.
Yeah, no. The last time a gecko connected with me, I squished it.
Yeah.
Tail flew off, And I don't want to be connected with no caveman either. You know,
Nope.
that's just how it works. But you give me Flo from Progressive. Is she a mascot?
I guess.
I think it's just like you hire an actress enough.
Yeah,
she becomes the mascot of your company. Like, that's
Yeah.
weird. That's a boring mascot.
And just to be clear, I don't mind that Geico has a mascot.
No.
And a gecko, great idea because
we're
goes
talking about an insurance company because they have a mascot.
But yeah, and we all remember it because it has a mascot. I just don't want a commercial where it stares me in the eyes.
So you're saying I shouldn't draw a creepy mascot that stares you in the eyes?
No, I mean you can. I remember that commercial.
See?
Like it worked.
And I'll be honest with everybody at home, I have Geico. That's, you know, they won. It wasn't because they were the cheapest when I looked or anything like that.
Because they looked in your eyes.
Yeah, it's because we had a connection years ago.
It was the only one you could remember when you were signing up for insurance.
Like, what's that one? The one with the mascot. No, she's a human. Humans, like, the thing is, if your insurance company has a mascot that's a female insurance seller, like, you failed at the mascot game.
Yeah, like, you don't know what a mascot is.
You mean like it's the person that works in the building? I don't know if that's a mascot. That's just, you know, ordinary person.
That's called an employee.
It's like your quirky employee that everyone talks to HR about.
Like if you're a sports team, like, oh, this is our basketball team, the basketball players.
It's like in...
And our mascot is the basketball player.
You know what that reminds me of? Remember the show Community that we watched almost none of?
The human
But they tried to design like a mascot for the school that was like the most like generic human being, so that
their team name was the Human Beings.
Yeah.
And they're like,
disturbing.
What should our mascot be? And they're like a human. And
they're like,
well, but we can't be racist or sexist.
Yeah, we can't pick like a certain, so they made like the most unambiguous human.
It was just like a creature.
It was super creepy. So we probably won't do any better, but okay. So I think it's time for the product. You're going to give me a product. And I'm going to have to design a mascot for that product.
Right.
That will get children to buy it. Or adults, depending on the product.
Yeah.
You know?
So my product is more towards adults. It is WD-40, which, by the way, is a brand.
It is a brand.
It's a product.
Yeah, they're their own thing.
But
you know?
It's a whole brand.
Once you've created something like that, you don't need to make anything else. They don't get greedy.
They just make one thing.
And
because WD-40 themselves is paired with all of the brands of duct tape. Like, it's like, oh, go get duct tape. Any brand will do.
Yeah.
And
WD-40. Yeah, because no other company makes something like WD-40.
Yeah.
I don't even know what WD-40 is. What is it? It's like oil? Grease?
Yeah.
It's like special oil that solves all 50% of all household
the ones
problems.
That duct tape doesn't fix.
Yeah, right? Like, if you need it to stick together, if you need it to stay together, you get duct tape. If you need it to not stay together, you get WD-40. It's kind of a long slogan. We're not designing slogans. We're designing mascots.
Yes.
So the mascot for WD-40, the greasiest, slipperiest oil that gets all the squeaky door hinges unsqueakied.
Makes things want to move.
Is that what it does? It like encourages, like, come on, you lazy hinges, get up,
It's just like,
move. I don't want to hear any whining out of you, hinge.
It's like
Shut it. You know.
You're saying that me. I think it's like an encouraging father.
You're
like,
wrong.
Move out of the house and get a job.
That's even worse. I don't know if that's better or worse. I really don't. Oh, how much of a mascot do you have to draw? Like their whole body? Is that the rule?
I mean, I think that's up to you. Like, is the mascot a human? Does it have or is it just a head?
Oh yeah, it doesn't have to. It could just be like a bottle of WD-40.
Yeah, it could just be a bottle of WD-40. That's their mascot.
Huh?
They don't need anything else.
Bottle of WD-40 with a mustache. But no, there's. I mean,
I think one of the reasons that mascots have disappeared to some degree is
because of sin. Oh, memes.
I just think so many companies now are like using memes instead of.
Well, I mean,
instead of characters,
because they want us to buy stuff. Yeah, because we're part of meme culture.
Right.
But memes are not the same as mascots.
You get on Facebook and companies are just like posting memes all the time.
The thing is, I want both.
Yeah, they could make a mascot. They like make your own memes. Make a meme lord. If you could successfully, make a mascot that is a meme, on the level of SpongeBob or Shrek or Carl from Jimmy Neutron, you would sell infinite products.
You probably would. We're going nose first.
That's the worst nose I think I've ever seen.
Is it? Yeah, it is. Anyway,
it's like a whole new thing. Saggy nose.
Saggy nose style. You don't want to mess with his mascot.
Oh man. This thing.
You mean this man? This man.
So you're going with the humanoid mascot route.
No, that's what people want for WD-40. I think. Maybe.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you're selling it to like adult men, like working class.
Yeah.
Generally speaking, so you don't necessarily want like a, the talking WD-40 can.
Oh, my apologies, children.
What happened to that side of the face? Oh, real square mouth.
Yeah, this is,
He's just gritting his teeth.
They're stuck together, maybe.
He is in pain. What he can't use WD-40 on himself?
Maybe not. Maybe that's his problem. He's like the Trix Rabbit who's always seeking WD-40 but he can't get it. Yeah. He's got lockjaw or something. Yeah. Oh dear. You know what this guy's missing? A mustache.
Is he an elf?
I don't really. Well, I mean. Yes.
I'm just gonna say what everyone at home is already thinking. Are you just drawing Waluigi?
I mean, okay. So like when I thought of a mascot for WD-40, I immediately thought it has to be the greasiest, slickest, like wheelie of a man, and I think that just became Waluigi drawn really poorly.
Every word you said described him.
Yeah, it didn't it? Really sorry for how his face turned out, though. I'd like to apologize to the people at Nintendo.
I don't think they care.
I probably don't.
I think they prefer this.
Yeah, this is probably doing something for the character.
Like, I mean, Waluigi is one of the worst.
I like Waluigi because he's so terrible. Like, he doesn't leave any doubts about if you're supposed to like him or not.
He's not a good villain either. Like, you just hate him. Like, he's so hateable.
He is pretty hateable.
Like, even the one game that he's a villain in is like their Dance Dance game. Because he's just such a weird.
Like, you can't just make him Waluigi. Like, he was
just dancing so weirdly that you had to stop him.
I'm gonna give him overalls though, and here's the thing: like, I don't want to just be accused of completely copying Waluigi, even though Nintendo will be cracking down hard on the WD-40 company after this premieres.
Yeah, you're kind of like offering them to just steal Nintendo's character.
Yeah, but it's such a good greasy villain, like. These are real short.
You're giving him a little bit more fat than I think I remember.
He has to appeal to the average man. This is like the guy who goes into Ace Hardware, right. Because he doesn't shop at Home Depot.
Right.
Home Depot is too good for him. It's like, no, Harbor Freight is more wholesome. This is Ace Hardware type man.
Right.
Ace Hardware, in case you didn't know, sells more WD-40 than average.
What's average?
Compared
to where?
Compared to elsewhere.
Oh, he just all legs.
Well, it's got like the Phineas. It's got like the Ferb level of pants.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really know how to explain this man.
Oh, is that wearing like?
It's got over. It's like, oh no, it's not cutoffs. It just, these are socks. Because the average middle-aged man, I don't know.
Like his feet, his pants aren't going to the shoes.
Well,
normal people's pants go all like a normal man. You can't see their socks.
This man's just not fashion conscious.
I mean, he hiked off his pants so high.
I use the word man.
I know you're calling them overalls, but these are just really hiked up pants.
No, they're overalls,
That's
man.
not what overalls
they're overalls.
Like.
They have the shoulder straps.
Overalls. It's just that the sides don't go up to the height of
what does a can of WD-40 look like? Maybe I won't even give him a can of WD-40.
Yeah. Does he sell WD-40 or does he try to find it? You like trying to steal it?
I kind of like the idea that he's like looking for it.
Yeah, like
but
I
also...
like the idea of like it's like Lucky Charms,
yeah,
whatever. But it's like from adult men.
Yeah.
Like he's like going up to these like hardware guys.
Do you have? Yeah.
He's like trying to trick them out of their WD-40 with his oily ways.
Yes, indeed. Like. Yeah, because no one will give him WD-40. No one. He's on every list, you know. For do not give this guy.
Like, we don't know what he's gonna do with it, but we can't let him do it.
He's too greasy as it is. He's too slick and oily.
We know he's not gonna use it for the intended purpose.
Yeah, so like don't sell it. But so he's going up to guys like outside the Ace Hardware. He's like, "Do you have any WD-40?" But here's the thing. It goes deeper than that. This guy has deeper lore than you might imagine. You know, not Waluigi.
Oh, right? Yeah.
Waluigi has an upside down L.
Yeah.
This guy has a WD. You know. What else?
Completely different character.
Mm-hmm. What else can we do with this guy? His arm broken apparently. What's he got in this hand? Maybe he's got like... Oh, I know what he's got.
I feel like that arm is quite a bit shorter than the other arm.
I realized that too.
Is that a cane?
Yeah. It's best to not think about the fingers.
What happened? One of those are fingers.
Hand
I
megler.
don't feel like any of them are.
Like all of them are.
It's the circle of finger.
Yeah. No, that's the cane. It's brass. Anyway, I think that's a decent mascot, right? But like, what's he?
I mean, I kind of still want to hear this extra.
Oh yeah, no.
Lore that goes deeper.
The lore. Let's give him what's a catchphrase for this guy? I'm gonna steal your WD-40. Oh man, I can't think of one. Maybe he's like, you know, let's so like something about sliding or slicking. No squeak. No squeaking. He's like keeping things smooth. Real smooth. Real smooth.
He just like walks up to guys. Hey, let's keep things smooth.
Yeah. Nothing stays stuck while I'm around. Yeah. Your hinges will never squeak again. I don't know. Maybe like things shouldn't stick to anything.
That's the worst.
Maybe, yeah, I don't know. what's the word? Maybe he's like, I'm here to liberate your lubrication.
Full of alliteration.
Well, it's a good mascot. Steal your slipperiness. See?
I like to liberate the lubrication.
Oh, gosh. Yeah, I'm here to liberate your lubrication. Yeah, because he's stealing their WD-40.
Yeah.
Okay, so you wanted deeper lore.
Yeah.
And I just give him a number,
Mm-hmm. But he wears on and overalls.
Yeah, but like this guy has to have a name, right?
Mm-hmm.
What's the title of this? Are we going to title it their name?
Probably. That's the. I mean, the title of the video will probably be.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll go with his name is. Oh, what's his name? He needs a good name, right?
Mm-hmm.
His name.
Waluigi.
Yeah. No, it's not. It can't be. How close to Waluigi can I get? His name is Walter
Oh, like not even spelled correctly.
De Luigi. See, that's the secret.
Mm-hmm.
It's the W D.
Right. Yeah.
And I'm here to liberate your lubrication. Walter De Luigi. Age 40.
Oh.
He's 40.
He's an artist.
Yeah. Yeah, he's 40 years old.
It just like goes around saying his name and age.
Yeah.
This is his age.
I'm here to liberate your lubrication. So says I, Walter DeLuigi, age 40. And the middle-aged man in the back alley behind Ace Hardware is like, oh no! No, you'll never get your slippery paws on this bottle of WD-40.
I feel like most commercials would end with him getting sprayed in the face with WD-40.
Oh, every time.
Yeah.
Every time. And it's always you'd think it'd be like by like a soccer mom. No, it's like by a middle-aged man,
yeah. But he probably like secretly likes it. And he just like sticks it back in his hair.
Oh no.
Like that's what he's going for.
Oh, maybe I should give him some greasy hair. Maybe we can fit some back here.
Oh, it's like long, greasy hair. you think, like everyone thinks that he's trying to steal the WD-40, but his plan is to get sprayed in the face.
Oh, maybe that is it. That'd be
like,
it's like dripping WD-40. He has like WD-40 stains on his overalls. Yeah, because he knows he's creepy.
Yeah.
Why else would you bring a cane?
Mm-hmm.
And he's just dripping with it. Everywhere is just dripping with WD-40. And then the end would have to be him like slinking, like squeezing himself into a car that's too small for him. He just you just hear this the sound of WD-40, and he slides off down the road. Like his whole car is just like leaking WD-40.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This is an adult mascot.
Yeah, if I've ever seen one, right? This guy's gonna sell bottles.
Mm-hmm.
Like, again, this is the creepy kind of mascot, but he's memorable.
Yeah, you remember this guy.
I think a better question really is, would people stop buying WD-40 because of this guy?
Yeah.
Like, is there a point where they get like afraid that he's gonna show up?
Right.
He's getting like a puddle under him.
Yeah, I mean that's the problem when you have like a company like WD-40 where it's like you don't have another choice. You're buying WD-40.
Yeah.
So if they risk making a mascot, they might risk losing all their business. But I think this will just increase.
Right. You know,
like people are gonna have it on the mind.
I think this will be a #1 Halloween costume too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know, for middle-aged dads.
Yep.
They're already kind of creepy.
Right.
Like, you know, there's a lot of creepy guys out there. Creepy dads. You know, this guy's just
like you're supposed to be something scary on Halloween, right?
Yeah.
This is the scariest thing I've ever seen.
This guy's real gross. I'm just taking a look at my final product here, and he's really creeping me out.
I think I'll save the
Walter DeLuigi, age 40. You know, that's like, think of all the options. You have him like on trial at some point in a commercial, and they're like, "You're sentenced to 12 bottles of WD-40. It's just like a firing squad of WD-40s. They all like put it in a little straw to the can of WD-40, and they're all spraying him down. And he's like just loving it, you know. They put him in jail, but he like slides out from between the bars. Oh, yes. You know, there's like a man walking to his car in the parking lot, and you can just hear the slippery sliding, and this guy just like slides across the parking lot. He doesn't even have to walk. He's just so, you know, WD-40'd.
Yeah, these are great commercials.
And when you hear someone walking down an alley, and there's like, you hear like a rusty like squeak, 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 and he looks around, you know, and then like out of nowhere, this guy appears. You know, because he's, you know, run out of WD-40, I guess, and needs to be sprayed down again.
These are perfect commercials.
Yeah.
Dude.
Think of the video games, man.
Video games,
Think of the endorsements.
The comic books you can make.
Comic books. He'll be a #1 hit with Prisoners.
The lunch boxes.
Every prisoner will have him on their lunchbox. You know, middle-aged dads, construction workers, auto mechanics. This guy will be a legend.
Yes. And have him on the cardboard cutouts from the WD-40 section.
Dripping. There's like cautions, like, you know, those wet floor signs all around him because he's so greasy. Great mascot. Thanks for giving me WD-40.
Yeah, I'm gonna clear this away, but I must say this I hate this guy, but
you should.
It's actually one of the better drawings.
Yeah, I'm not to get it off I'm not disappointed with him.
Whatever I'm gonna draw after this is gonna be worse.
Yeah, it's you're right. Okay, so I'm gonna give you one that's a little less specific. Like you give me a WD-40, they make one product,
right?
You know?
Yeah.
But like the company that always gets me that doesn't have a mascot, all they have is a smile. Amazon doesn't have a mascot. You know, every time they want to do a commercial, they have to hire like a celebrity to do their commercials.
Right.
And sure, people are like, well, Alexa is their mascot, but Alexa's not. That's like a product they make. Right. You know, and Amazon Alexa isn't.
And it's not a thing either.
Amazon sells everything, but their mascot is literally a smiley face on a like cardboard box. It's not a mascot.
Right.
It's just a box that's happy to see you.
Yeah. So
Amazon.
Right. Yeah, they have the smile. Alexa's not a mascot because it's a voice. It's not my glasses keep my glasses keep talking because they have, you know, Alexa built into them.
Exactly.
So he keeps talking to me every time I say it.
Oh, this is gonna be terrible for you.
Well, I won't say her name anymore.
You won't say whose name? Alexa's name? You're not going to say, Alexa, order me some WD-40.
No,
that's what everyone at home.
It won't do anything. It's just
this is the thing we can do.
Connect.
This is the thing we can do to annoy people at home. You ever played this game on the internet as the internet star? Where you're like,
you're asking me?
Yeah.
I've only ever done videos with you.
I know, but like, you know, picture somebody sitting in their living room, you know, and they have one of those devices. So I'm going to try it. You ready? We're going to up the WD-40 sales all around the country, all around the world. Alexa, order a bottle of WD-40. All right, now we're going to annoy people even more. Here, you ready? We're going to get the other half of the world. Ready? Hang on a second. Mm-hmm. Hey, Google, order a bottle of WD-40 from Amazon. See, now my phone is doing it.
Does it do that?
I mean, my phone literally pulled up.
It did pull it up.
WD-40 on Amazon.
Nice.
Didn't actually order it, though, so that's,
So I'm just deciding, like, how much, because, like, the obvious thing is an Amazonian, right? Like,
yeah, like it's Amazon warrior.
Like a
princess.
Greek mythology,
She's
Amazon.
Dressed in vines.
I could just draw Wonder Woman.
Yeah, basically, right? That wouldn't be bad.
Yeah, I could, like, that's, like, the obvious. I think I'm going to go, I think I have to include elements of that in this.
You could. You could just draw, like, the whole forest. Mm-hmm. An anthropomorphic forest.
Yeah, it's the whole of the jungle.
Yeah, like someone goes into the Amazon and they come out holding a box.
It could be Tarzan's just their
right?
new mascot.
Their new mascot. That'd be great. Mm-hmm. Was he in the Amazon? I mean, he could be.
I don't know where he was.
No one knows.
He was in a jungle island. Who knows?
Complicated because there was like gorillas, but I think he was in Africa. But then it also feels like the rainforest. I don't know.
And it was an island or something. I was off the coast. I know that.
Wherever Anna and Elsa's parents ended up.
Right.
Yeah.
Close enough to England that someone could get.
Yeah,
there.
like
potentially. I mean, obviously with a boat.
So you're basically going to draw Tarzan and Jane. Mascots of the Amazon.
Tarzan and Jane.
Yeah, that'd be great.
So obviously nose first, but I'm gonna give a strong.
And then they could have all the commercials where they're fighting Clayton, who's trying to, sell people things for more than they should be sold for, offering not free shipping.
Not free shipping.
Yeah. the main enemy of the Amazon.
I'm gonna see.
I like how your guy and my guy start off similar. Concerningly similar.
I'm gonna.
Your guy has like an eyelash on his cheek.
I'm gonna do something.
Get it off.
I'm gonna do something that everyone will hate.
What else is new for this channel? What else is new? And do you think the people will like this? No. But that's the thing. Mascots don't have to be likable. Think about the Mucinex mascot. You know how Mucinex has a mascot? No other pill has a mascot. No other medicine,
Right.
What is Mucinex? He's like a ball of mucus that's in your lungs, Horrible mascot. But, it comes to mind when you got a ball of mucus in your lungs. What is that? Like a hole in his face? Boomerang-shaped birthmark on the man of the Amazon. Oh, dear. He's so happy at having a banana mouth. He's never brushed his teeth a day in his life. Think about Tarzan from the movie for a second. He's never brushed his teeth a day in his life, and his teeth are better than anyone's.
Yeah. Well, that's because he's only eating like natural foods.
Yeah, right. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's a big advertisement.
People in the past used to have, fluoride and
their teeth fell out, man. Just look at the British. They're a good picture into the past.
Yeah. He's got this guy long.
Is this a man? Like, I haven't decided that this is a man yet.
Yeah, I mean, technically, like, if I was going full Amazonian.
He has like a burn. Like why does he have a burn on his face? Is it a man or a woman? You said elements of an Amazon, and as far as I can tell, you're just drawing an Amazon warrior with this unfortunate boomerang birthmark and really creepy smile.
And they're gonna be pretty buff because they should be.
This already makes me want to buy reasonably priced kitchen utensils and shoes and the hook. Oh, that's more of an arm.
Yeah, this is like the elbow.
Arms don't have. Do they have like two distinct?
Yeah, if you're buff enough.
Yeah, okay. Looking at our arms.
This is the shoulder muscle, the bicep muscle.
I like how he's really turning it to show off his muscles.
And then Like what I want to do, what I would do if I like was given a lot of time, I'd give like
I like how you're gonna tell us what the drawing could be.
yeah, I'm just saying, like I would do like a
give it enough skill and enough time and a different place,
a QR
with a different
code
artist.
based like tribal tattoo that goes across the whole thing. But I'm not gonna do the whole arm.
He has
Right?
like, a Jason Momoa tattoo, but it's a QR code.
Yeah, but I'm just gonna do like a little bit.
Is that the part that's going to upset people?
No, the part that was gonna upset people is the mouth.
Oh, I like the smoker's cheek. You know how smokers, they're tobacco chewers, I guess. They'll like wear a hole through their cheek.
Mm-hmm.
Then they gotta buy nicotine patches on Amazon. Can you buy nicotine patches on Amazon? I imagine you can.
Probably.
Having never needed one.
I think you can buy anything. Yeah. So like I'm just gonna do like a QR code, like stripe across there.
Good news for the people trying to quit smoking. You can, in fact, buy nicotine patches on Amazon. $15.99. They'll be here by 4 a.m. tomorrow.
Ooh.
Assuming I order them, which I will not be ordering them.
You don't need them?
I don't. Art gives me all the nicotine I need. And by nicotine, I mean all of the endorphins.
Mm-hmm.
Like the people at home. Oh, sorry. I'm going to stop talking about nicotine and point out the... Okay, so without knowing any better, that looks like 500 slices of pizza stacked on top of each other. And this man is cradling them in his arm, which I fully respect. What is that? It's just a really big 3D triangle. Oh, it's just clothes.
Yeah. And then
I like how his clothes also define his jawline, apparently.
Yeah, and then so like how
what the heck is that?
Like when shady people are trying to like sell you things, they have like a trench coat just like full of random things.
That reminds me of our summer break video. Was it summer break?
Oh yeah,
the trench coat man selling stuff to kids.
Trying to like sell school supplies.
Yeah,
something.
I guess it's just that time of year, summertime, where we have to draw people in trench coats.
Yeah.
Are those his fingers?
Yeah.
Okay, that hand has been some tropical disease has infected the fingers upon that hand.
And then
I don't like it. What is that? Is it a loincloth?
Yeah.
Oh, why is it getting saggier? It's like a soiled diaper. You need
longer.
So it's just like, it's getting more furrow. Like, So like, I'm trying to picture the commercial with Amazon Man. Like people are like, oh no, we're out of diapers, and he opens it up, and there's just like he opens up the trench coat, and there's just like, diapers can be yours. That's arriving tomorrow between 4 a.m. and 8 a.m. with purchases of $25 qualifying. Sign up for Amazon Prime today. You know?
And so he just like has random stuff.
He has a cigar.
No, this is a USB cable.
No, it is not. Okay, now it is. A USB cigar.
It's just like a USB cable. It's like what else do you buy from Amazon?
Well,
that's something that I need to buy. Like
the problem is it's everything, and I'm like, I don't. You buy pens, of course.
You said diapers. Well, we'll throw a diaper in here.
You've never seen a diaper, have you? That's actually not the worst. diaper. It's vaguely Nintendo 64 controller shaped.
It's like
but you can buy those too. It's a diaper for one.
From little.
Sure, you can buy replicas.
I wanted to say Little Rascals. I mean, Rugrats.
For the record, you can buy Nintendo 64 controllers, off-brand, of course.
Well, I'll put a Nintendo 64 controller on here.
$19.99, arriving tomorrow between 7 a.m. and 11 a.m. What is that? The diaper looks better than your 64 controller.
It's the Nintendo 64 controller.
It's like one of the things they use to like shred pulled pork. This guy is so creepy. What's on it? What's wrong with his face? Why is he missing part of his cheek?
Well, he's not.
What is that?
What, this?
Yes.
It's like a, I don't know, tattoo or something.
That's a tattoo?
It's the Amazon smile.
I get this. Oh, it's like the arrow smile.
It's the logo.
Oh. Due to it not being arrow shaped at all.
It's arrow
No,
shaped.
it is. I didn't read it. That's clever now that I get it. I don't think they'll put this guy on TV. Like the commercial will come with like a.
He is shirtless, by the way.
Yeah, I can tell that.
Yeah.
I don't know what the thing atop.
His peck.
What is that?
His peck.
That's
Pectoral.
Is that what that is?
Yeah.
It looks like he ordered one on Amazon and it was Velcroed on. Which reminds me, can you buy?
Really buff.
Can you buy?
That's just what it looks like when you're buff.
Can you buy pectoral muscle?
just that one muscle.
Well, okay, you can buy things to exercise just your pectoral muscle. How about like a muscle suit?
Yeah,
muscle suit. Oh,
I
look at
envision this as like, so
you got muscles.
You're at home, right?
Dude, look at that. You and I should get these. 2 of them. $550 each.
Muscle suit.
Yeah.
So here's what I'm envisioning.
Always wanted to be 2 poor muscly artists.
Is that just like you're at home, right? And then this guy just breaks in.
Like you're like, oh no, we're out of diapers, and he just like bursts through the window.
Right, and this is like a vine that he just like.
Oh, he swung in.
He like swung in.
So he's like also creepy. Like him and WD-40 hang out together.
Yeah.
Like
I should probably make the vine just like thicker, like and
look like a vine.
Look more like a vine.
That's good. He swung it on dental floss, which you can also buy on Amazon.
And then put better leaves on
it. His pec muscle. Can we talk about that again?
Mm-hmm.
It looks like a neck pillow. We bought this muscle suit and just like chopped off the abs. Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's what I don't know. And what does he do? Does he hold out his arm and they scan it to go to Amazon? He does like he has the thing they need right there, but he forces them to order it on Amazon.
I mean, that just like comes from the Amazon tribe. Like that's what they all have.
Oh, I see. There's like a whole bunch of these dudes.
Yeah.
And they all break and enter when you need something.
I mean, like not all of them necessarily have like the trench coat where they rip the arms off. But like he does.
Why is that not a style? Due to people probably not wanting to be mistaken for this man. Do they always smile like that? Because like
that's
imagine
also like a style.
That face is like stuck on there.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't speak. Maybe, or there's a speaking, but it's like Alexa's voice comes out of him.
Mm-hmm.
He has like an Alexa speaker.
Like you like you're like when he talks, you're just like. Is this human? Is the thing that just burst through my window human?
See, the problem with this is it's going to be too good of a mascot. People are going to expect this from Amazon,
Mm-hmm.
Amazon's already testing out like drone deliveries. Imagine a drone delivery that has like an inflatable version of this man. You just see thousands of this guy flying through the air, hanging from a drone by a vine, a trench coat flapping in the wind, diapers, controllers, and USB cables in there. It'll be a glorious. You'll look up in the sky where you used to see clouds. Army of Amazon delivery warriors. It's gonna be too effective, is what I'm saying.
Right.
This is why Amazon doesn't have a mascot. It'll be too world changing.
Too good.
Every one of their self-driving future cars will be driven by one of these. They'll have one in the front seat just to reassure people that, the world is truly coming to an end. Imagine pulling up to a stoplight and looking over, and this inflatable man looking over at you with that smile on his face, his trench coat open, his single peck bulging out.
He has two, and the other one's just behind the other trench coat.
Yeah, but only one side of the trench coat's open at all times. The other side's a mystery. Could be anything in there. Anything.
Yeah, that's when you finally ask for the right product. It's in that side of the trench coat.
Yeah, but you have to order it.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. They should start making all Amazon delivery people dressed like that.
They swing up to your house.
Yeah.
Imagine drive like a crane.
Imagine the Ring doorbell videos as this man swings onto your front porch to drop off your diapers and N64 controllers.
It'd be great. I guess I have to name him.
I mean, he's fantastic. These two mascots are gonna change the game. Like, I already buy literally everything from Amazon, but now I'm gonna want to buy twice as much of everything.
I'm gonna call him Alexo. Because it can't be Alexis.
Could have been Alex.
No.
Alexo, the Amazon warrior. What did I say earlier? The Amazon delivery warrior. Yeah. Is your glasses talking?
Every time you say it.
It's because Alexo and Alexa. I can hear them. Your weird smart glasses. The delivery warrior.
Yeah, that's his name.
That's a long name. Look up in the sky. Is it a bird? Is it a plane? No, it's Alexo, the Amazon delivery warrior.
He'll be age 36.
Age? Why is he even age?
Why'd your guy have an age?
Because it's part of the brand. WD-40. Yours isn't Alexa 36 or Amazon 36.
Yeah, well, this guy's age is 36.
Good to know. People are going to be asking. 36 is a respectable age for an Amazon delivery warrior.
Old enough to be wizened, but young enough to still swing through the window.
Without too serious. Oh, I don't know, man. We're 32. I don't know.
We haven't been doing it. We're not trained.
Tarzan has been, Tarzan. Yeah. He'll be spry into his 50s.
Yeah.
Like Jackie Chan, Jackie Chan could probably...
He could swing through a window if he wanted to.
He could. It might be his last window, But, Jackie Chan's going to go out doing a stunt. He'll be like 93. He's like, well, if we just jump out of this plane onto that awning, through that window, in a trench coat. Be a great way to go. I hope Jackie Chan's listening. This is a great mascot, though, other than his smile and his coat and his arm and his peck. I like his nose. Nose is great.
It doesn't fit on the face much.
No, it doesn't, because the rest of it's so creepy.
It's not my usual nose first.
It's
style.
not, but we need baby steps.
Baby steps to what?
I don't know. People accepting this mascot. I already went way above and beyond on the nose first game today, so you can just tone it down. That's acceptable. Right. Mascots aren't really known. Well, no, I was okay. So let me explain what I was going to say. I was going to say mascots aren't known for their nose, but Toucan Sam is like all about his nose. I think he even says something about his nose every commercial.
Probably.
Like, follow your nose to the fruit. Just rings. He literally does say something like, follow your nose. You never know where it goes.
Yeah, probably.
Pip, pip. Come along, toucan nephews. Cheerios has a bee. That's another mascot.
Yeah, and they
Why does
use their stuff
They
sometimes.
do. That's like one of the last remnants of mascot.
Yeah.
Dumb. But we're gonna fix it. We're gonna fix it. We're making
these two
a comeback with us.
Why we went the super creepy for adults?
We want the ones that like you don't let your children watch those commercials.
Yeah, but it's like everyone remembers them, and when the kids finally do like watch them, like in secret without their parents knowing,
Of course,
they will never forget.
I can't tell you how many mascot-related commercials I watched behind my parents' back.
That you still remember.
That I still remember.
You still want to buy from those companies.
I still do. I don't even use the products. You know, like
I can't actually think of one, but
there was the slap chop. You know, I got 12. How many ShamWows do you have in your storage unit? I know.
I don't think
I know you got
me from watching ShamWow commercials.
I don't think mine did either. I think what I mean by they banned me is like those commercials were only on at 3 a.m. and they're like, go to bed.
And they're like,
don't watch TV
and
anymore.
They're like 3 hours long commercials.
Yeah, they were like entire shows.
Yeah.
But these will be in prime time.
Yes.
Super Bowl quality commercials.
And then video games and comic books.
Yeah, cereal box video games.
Whole TV shows based off of these characters.
That'll be lovely. Yeah. I would buy cereal just to scan the QR code on the inside, just to play an app version where you swing through people's windows to deliver them diapers.
Yeah.
You know, that'd be a great game.
Great. And then Amazon Prime makes a TV show and movies.
Oh, because Amazon's primed. So I was trying to think of a way not to make it a stupid pun, but then I remembered who we are. They're primed to make this, you know, like a whole global thing within minutes.
You don't even get a choice. If Amazon wanted this to be popular, it's popular.
By the time Amazon finally decides to make a mascot, it will be the best known mascot ever.
Yeah,
because there will be video games, TV shows, movies. It'll be on every. Think about it like this: every household in America will have this mascot in their recycle bin with because they'll have Amazon boxes.
It's like when they first started the Amazon Prime stuff, or at least started making it popular.
Yeah,
and they wanted some of their shows to be popular. Every box you got would have an ad for the shows.
It's true
on the box.
Just imagine.
I don't want to watch that show, but
well,
I know about it now.
So does everyone. But now you'll know about the mascot, which will then make you want to know about buying from Amazon.
Yeah.
Honestly, I would watch a TV show based on either of our mascots. You know?
Oh yeah, for sure.
You know, one is a mild horror movie. WD-40. You know, he's dark.
It's is there a word for it's not horror, it's creepy.
It's creepypasta is what it is.
It's not that you're afraid of
him and Salad Fingers hang out together.
He's not gonna hurt you.
No,
you don't want him to be, the whole point is
he wants you to
would just be make you feel uncomfortable. It's
it
doesn't make you feel horror. It makes
telling
you
you that's why he'd be arrested eventually. It's 12 counts of creepery, blinking, in the dark.
You did is illegal.
No, but
it should be.
The laws can change and probably should. You know,
just for you.
Yeah.
You don't want to make it a law for anyone else because
there's a lot of things that aren't illegal but are weird and shouldn't be done.
And it's just if you do them enough, you're can we lock them away?
Asking people
for the benefit of society.
Wanting people to spray you with WD-40 isn't illegal, but everyone listening should call their local politician to make sure that's in the books.
Right.
For the next session of Congress, and that'll be a thing, Once...
And just do it one of those things because obviously if someone just jokingly asks to be sprayed with WD, we don't want them to be arrested.
Yeah.
Right. But it's if it's the 100th time.
Yeah. If he's already dripping with WD-40,
it's no.
Yeah.
That this isn't a joke.
Yeah, it's this man needs help.
Yeah.
And it's not more WD-40, you know? Like,
no.
It's, there's
It
something
needs
wrong.
some duct tape.
Your guy, on the other hand, would be arrested simply for breaking and entering,
Like,
you know?
Just straight up illegal.
But also people would be like, thankful.
Yeah.
You know? Be the only breaking and entering where they're like, I need a new window. Crash. It's like, yes, and you could get one at Amazon, you know? The ironic commercial. So they're like, man, I wish I had some more vines for my backyard.
Mm-hmm.
Crash. And he like hands you the vine he swung it on.
Yep. And then whatever else you order.
Yeah, whatever else.
Good.
Yeah. He's going to change Amazon forever. Forever. And with self-driving cars and robots on the, near horizon, in the meantime, you just have to hire a lot of muscly delivery drivers to really push the mascot, you know?
Yeah.
This guy shows up on my doorstep. I'm sharing the Ring doorbell video like crazy. Who just swung through the front window? You know, like,
you have a Ring doorbell that points at the window.
I have one inside by the window just in case something like incredible happens, you know, in case of burglars.
Makes sense.
You know how often they unbolt the window. Come on in.
I do know that.
Yeah, recently. But here's the deal. Companies of the world, we need more mascots. You know, this is a start. But we're only two poor artists, you know? Unless, of course, you want us to hire us full time to make mascots for your company.
That could be two
just
slightly less poor
think of this as like our portfolio. You know, you call us into the board meeting and you're like, all right, boys, what you got? And you're like, well, here's what we've got cooked up for Amazon and for WD-40. What can we do for you? You know, Duracell.
Yeah.
Duracell is one that really needs a mascot because Energizer's got the bunny.
Yeah,
they still use it. Duracell, there's a reason I buy neither brand because Energizer's not the best and Duracell doesn't have a mascot.
Buy the off-brand.
Costco brand.
Whatever's cheapest.
Kirkland. Just imagine Kirkland. Kirkland has like 50 things.
Yeah.
You know, Kirkland just needs one mascot for 50 brands.
Right. So they would need something like Alexo.
Yes. Alexo, the Amazon delivery warrior. You know, there's so many companies that need us. Costco. Costco doesn't have a mascot.
No. Ridiculous.
We could do this. We could make a whole channel out of just designing mascots.
Walmart used to have a smiley
face, and then they're like, we're going to give you a weird, Star Wars the Empire symbol instead.
Yeah. Just like, but it's not just a symbol. Neither time was it a mascot. It was just always a symbol.
It's probably because they realized that if the smiley face was a mascot, it'd be really creepy. Kind of like your Amazon smiley face man, you know?
I think we've established that creepy is fine.
Yeah, it's true, actually. But, like, the whole world has creepy mascots suddenly.
Yeah.
Maybe next time we'll go for cute mascots.
Yeah.
You know?
At some point, like, we won't...
But the product has to demand it.
Or whoever, we're not gonna... We won't always make it creepy. Like,
okay, that's a big promise. Like, even when we go for cute, have we ever made anything cute?
Maybe if we go for creepy, it'll actually be cute.
Oh yeah, that's true.
But I'm just saying, like, we purposefully, like, I gave Isaac a brand that I knew he would make creepy. I don't think Isaac did that to me, but I made it creepy anyways.
You draw a man opening his trench coat, it doesn't have a chance. No matter how many cool tattoos he has.
So
he's only buff in one spot. The left pec. This is the weirdest gym workout ever. Like, what's he in here for today? Oh, using the rowing machine with one pec. Okay.
You just can't see the other pec's twice the size.
Guy has like an 8-second workout. He comes in, does like one rep on the left pec, and leaves. By Vine.
Nah, the other pec's twice as big.
He probably only swings with his left arm, so he just needs one strong pec, you know? The other arm's just used for opening the trench coat. We can't even see that left arm. We know there's something going on crazy with it, though, based on the fact that the fingers are like each the size of the other hand.
Yeah. It's Sweeney now.
It's really, we should all be thankful, I think, that it's behind the trench coat. These are going to be great. They're going to change the world. And Amazon and WD-40, please whenever you choose to use these mascots, we don't want payment. We want a hotel. Amazon, you could easily do that. Even WD-40.
Yeah.
You know how many homes have WD-40 in them? All of them. Every home.
You guys have enough money to buy
They have like an exclusive. I don't even know how they did it. They have like an exclusive patent on whatever WD-40 is. There's no Walmart brand of WD-40. Everyone's just accepted. It's WD-40 or nothing.
Yeah. I think we should, Amazon or WD-40, you guys should both give us a hotel.
Yeah.
And
I'm in.
For one of two reasons. Either because you want to buy these mascots.
Oh, yeah.
Or it's a threat. Get a hotel or we're gonna make these public.
Oh man, that's one way of thinking about it.
Spread these
people there'll be such a demand for these mascots, you'll have no choice but to use them.
Yeah.
And man, your sales are gonna do something. Yeah. Amazon's just one bad mascot away from complete failure. WD-40, you may have a monopoly on the market, but that's not strong enough to withstand WD-40, the mascots. Yeah.
Yeah. So just the possibility of a threat out there, or you could buy it from us because you like it. Either one.
Yeah.
Either way.
It's your, however you choose to word it in your PR announcement.
Yeah.
We'll be there at the board meeting. Just let us know.
Yeah. Give us a hotel.
Thank you for your attention to this matter, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
As always, we're surprised you made it this far into our video.
There's no way we could possibly ask you to subscribe to this atrocity, so we won't.
We would say share it with your friends, but it's probably better for wasting your enemy's time.
We're probably not going to get any better, but we will keep drawing.
See you next time.